Alright guys, so welcome to a new vlog. Making videos for a long time, but I do keep traveling, and recently I've started switching to a lot of different phones, and this one is going to be very interesting because we do have two amazing top dogs over here. One powered by the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 and one is powered by the 8 Gen 1 Plus. We are talking about the Xiaomi 12 Pro on my secondary SIM and the Iqoo 9T on my primary SIM. Now, of course, there are a lot of things that we are going to test throughout this trip, in which I'm traveling to a different city called Pune, which is around 200 kilometers from Mumbai, and there I have a meeting, plus I'm buying a Moto Edge 30 Ultra. So I'll be showing you this beautiful city in the season of winter, and at the same time I'll be testing the performance, camera, battery life, charging, a lot of things of these two flagships, and on the way back maybe on the Edge 30 Ultra as well. So let's begin this trip. It's going to be exciting. Stay tuned till the end. Alright, so we are on our way, and right now just boarded the cab, and on my 9T I have my main SIM card, so this guy will be doing all the heavy duty, and the 12 Pro has my secondary SIM card, so it won't be taking a lot of beating. But understand, the 9T has a 8 Plus Gen 1, that means it will be better in terms of battery life. And the 12 Pro, well, I like the camera on that one, not better than the 9T, but let's see how the batteries fare on both of these. I'll also try maybe consuming some media on the 9T and doing other things. So all in all, this should be a fun journey. We've just left. It's around 3:50 right now, and the journey should begin at 4:25. So काफी interesting होने वाला है. Stay tuned till the end of the video. Alright, so we boarded the train and both the phones are driving great. Now for the 12 Pro, we do have 100% battery still, and the 90 is taking beating, of course, because this is the primary device right now. It's going to be a short journey of about 3 to 3.5 hours. Let's see how exactly it goes. I can't really speak very loud, but I'm excited for this, and the Edge 30 Ultra is coming. Let's see how it goes. Alright guys, so we have reached Pune, and at this point I've been using the 90 for quite a lot of time because my movie is on here and my main SIM card is on here. And right now, if I can show you, the phone is at around 51% battery. I don't know how clearly you can see that, but talking about the Xiaomi 12 Pro here, it is at 81% battery. I've not used this device much, but I'm clicking similar pictures from both the devices. So whatever photos I'm clicking them from both the phones, so you can actually see what exactly is going on, how much difference there is in the camera. We've checked into the hotel, and yes, we've also purchased the Edge 30 Ultra. So we now have three amazing powerful devices. I will probably introduce the Edge 30 Ultra in the second part of this vlog. I'm going out right now, so it's going to be some good tests for some night shots on the 90 and the Xiaomi 12 Pro as well. Let's see how the evening goes. Pune looks beautiful in the evening. We are at Koregaon Park, so the streets are lit up, and it's going to be a great vlog.
Alright guys, good morning and welcome to day 2. Now at this point I have used the Iqoo 90 for quite a lot of time and it was on standby all night of course, and so was the case with the Xiaomi 12 Pro as well. Now I did shoot something at night in which I was going to give you an update before going to sleep, but for some reason this camera didn't record that. So right now the thing is, the Iqoo 90 is at 8% battery. Of course this is my primary phone with the 8 Plus Gen 1, so it's taking more beating, and if we look at the battery life I'll show you. And the Xiaomi 12 Pro per se is at 59% battery. Now remember, I have not used this device a lot, and sometimes, most of the times, as far as battery backup optimization is concerned, especially standby, I've always had a complaint with MIUI. So at this point I feel FunTouch OS is doing a better job, and the 8 Plus Gen 1 is doing a better job as well. Let me quickly show you the battery usage on both the devices. And the interesting thing is, we have one more device into the mix, that is the Edge 30 Ultra. Now I've been chasing that device for more than a month in the used market, and finally I managed to get it for a good price. And the other thing is, I think the deal for the Xiaomi 12 Pro is already done, so शायद से इसका डील ऑलरेडी हो चुका है, एंड आई रियली होप कि ज़्यादा टाइम ये अपने पास ना रहे, बिकॉज अभी 13 लॉन्च होने का टाइम है, एंड ज़्यादा दिन ज़्यादा डिवाइसेस पुराने रख के कोई सेंस नहीं बनता है, राइट? नाउ लेट्स सी द बैटरी लाइफ ऑन बोथ द डिवाइसेस. 58% battery and it has 14 hours remaining. 17 hours and 31 minutes it's been on battery, and we've used the screen for like almost an hour, not much, right? Now let's look at the similar thing on this one, that is the Iqoo 90. Now as you can see, it is at 8% battery, and if you go to battery usage, we've been using it for almost 18 hours, so similar timing, and it does say 1 hour 31 minutes left. And let's see, the screen on time on this one is around 3 hours and 46 minutes. So both of them have a single SIM card, both of them do have data always activated. We're quickly going to charge both of these devices, and remember, both of these phones come with a 120 watt charger, so the charging speed is going to be extremely quick. And I will switch all the data from the Iqoo 90 to the Edge 30 Ultra. So the Iqoo 90 now will go on standby, and the Edge 30 Ultra will come into the picture, because there is a full review of the Iqoo 90 coming anyways, so do stay tuned for that. But in one day of usage while traveling, the Iqoo 90 has done a splendid job. I'll quickly go and take a shower, charge these devices, switch to the Edge 30 Ultra, and I'll see you on the road in Pune to show you this beautiful city using this amazing camera.
Good morning guys, welcome to day 2. So about to check out from the hotel, and let me show you what we have. So we of course have the Iqoo 90. This is charged to 92%. I charged it to 100, but I moved all my data to this bad boy. Now this is going to be my daily driver at least for 2 to 3 days before whatever happens to this. So the 90 will take a back seat today, and the war is going to be between the Xiaomi 12 Pro again and this, the Motorola Edge 30 Ultra. Now both of these devices are charged to 100%, and I'm going to click a lot of pictures. Of course, the highlight being the 200 megapixel camera, the world's first smartphone to have a 200 megapixel camera on any phone, that is a Motorola Edge 30 Ultra. Also, I did use the Pixel in the past few months, and that is another reason why I'm excited to use the Edge 30 Ultra, because it does come with pure Android. Now, interesting to see over here, 125 watt charging for the Edge 30 Ultra and 120 watt charging for the Iqoo 90 as well. So we will be doing a lot of videos. We'll be doing a charging test. Of course, the battery test is happening as we speak in this particular vlog. For these 3 devices, we will do a side-by-side charging test from 0 to 100. We will try to do a camera comparison, and we will also do a gaming test or something. So high-end phones, exciting stuff coming up. I'll show you guys Pune around with the lenses of these 2 smartphones today. Stay tuned till the end of the video, because it's going to be amazing. So it's day 2 lunchtime, Xiaomi 12 Pro and the Edge 30 Ultra. Clicked a lot of pictures, clicked a short moving video as well to check the stabilization of these two phones. Now at this point the Ultra is at 93% and this guy is at 95%, although I'm not using this much. User interface wise, I feel the Ultra is doing a better job because of AOSP, and there are a lot of things in the user interface of Edge 30 Ultra which I still have to check out in the My UI. So it'll be interesting now. We're gonna have our lunch, click some great photos and see how the user interface and the battery and the overall feel of both the devices goes. Alright, one of the final tests for the day for both of these devices. To the left we have the Xiaomi 12 Pro and to the right we have the Edge 30 Ultra, and one by one I will keep switching audio and you will see that on the screen. So stabilization is turned to the max on both the devices and I'm walking with them. So this is basically a 4K 60 FPS video and both look pretty good to me, and the Edge 30 Ultra has sort of a brighter tone to the video and the dynamic range on the Ultra is pretty good as well. Now how good the audio quality is, you can actually make that out for yourself, and I believe the Edge 30 Ultra is cropping a little more and the colors are popping a little more on the Ultra. So let's also look at this from a selfie video point of view. Okay, so selfie video for both the devices here, and as you can see, the beauty thing on the Xiaomi 12 Pro is pretty aggressive. I don't know how good the audio is coming. I'll be able to make that out when I see the video, but there's no stabilization as such on front camera for both of these devices, but even if I run, it's doing a pretty good job. And the dynamic range again on the Ultra feels to be a little better, but when I see it on the computer or something on a bigger screen is when I will understand. You also let me know in the comment section how good the audio quality is. Alright guys, so it's almost the end of day 2. We are soon going to start our journey back home, and at this point the Ultra is at 79% battery, and I must say I was expecting this, being powered by the Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1, the battery life was supposed to be great, which is already the case, and the phone did not heat up even once. Now talking about this bad boy, the Xiaomi 12 Pro, I did record some videos which you would have seen by now, and in 4K 60 in super stable mode, even with a 2-minute video, it was heating. So somebody on OLX today asked me a question that in day-to-day usage, are you experiencing throttling issues? I did not exactly experience any throttling issues as such, but yes, it was heating up. And mind you, the temperature in Pune is not that high, it's around 24-25 degrees during the day, but the stability was pretty good. The camera has proved to be much better than what I was expecting it to be on the Xiaomi 12 Pro. The only thing is, as expected with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1, the battery life is not that great, but my first day with the Ultra has been great. And if you ask me to select one of the two devices, being a ASP lover, being a pure Android lover, I would pick the Moto Edge 30 Ultra. But I would tell you, when you use a ASP style skin like My UI from Motorola, you don't really feel anything special about the phone. You have all the features, you have all the horsepower, everything, the UI is smooth, everything is working as expected. But when you have a custom skin like FunTouch OS or MIUI or MIUI, whatever you want to call it, there is this different flair in Android devices which makes you feel that there is something additional to that particular phone. So now what we're going to do here is, in about an hour, we will leave towards the station, and by the time we reach home, it will be 11:30, and I will click a few more pictures, and while traveling back home I will be, of course, consuming some media. So let's see how the battery fares on the Moto Edge 30 Ultra. And this is a vlog, so I don't really intend to keep it, these are the specifications, these are the benchmarks. This is more of a travel thing wherein you enjoy and you get a raw experience as to, in day-to-day usage, living with the flagships of each company, how exactly the experience is. So let's see how it goes till the end of the day, and do let me know in the comment section what do you think about these types of vlogs.